What's up, everybody? I'm back, and you guys like the mysterious background? I know there's an ominous glow on my head that makes me all shiny. But today I wanted to come with you to another video talking about lights at NASCAR tracks. So this is a light things that, talking about some NASCAR tracks I think should get lights, and some that already do. So there's quite a few that already do have lights. This kind of, I don't want to call it quote renaissance started back in like 1992 when Charlotte got lights for the All-Star race. But honestly, what they really needed to do was after that really just give lights to all the tracks starting like between 1992 and like 1999. But they didn't. Daytona got lights, and quite a few others have gotten lights since. But there's so many that haven't gotten lights, and like all these big ones, you're like Pocono, Michigan, Talladega, and you've got Indy doesn't have lights. You got Dover doesn't have lights. New Hampshire doesn't have lights, and up until recently, Martinsville didn't even have lights, or Kansas. All these tracks didn't have lights, and that it just makes for some unnecessary controversy. So you take a look at some of these races that have had some, light controversy. I mean, you had, of course, the 2013 Spring Talladega race almost had to be canceled, ended because of light issues. 2017 Brickyard 400 was another one that had problems. The 2020 Dual One at Pocono, and of course, most recently, the 2021 New Hampshire race had threat of being shortened because of light issues. Now, none of them actually did. They were all able to go the full advertised distance with no issues. There is one example, though, of the 2007 Fall Kansas race that did actually get shortened by about 40 laps because of light issues. Because Kansas at the time didn't have lights. They wouldn't get lights for another 7 years after this happened. And there's the whole controversy, Biffle running out of gas, and did he cross the line first? And that all could have just been avoided if they had just installed damn lights in the first place. But no, they didn't, and Kansas wouldn't get lights for another 7 freaking years. 7 freaking years. Why? And so, installing lights at all these tracks isn't necessarily so that they can get night racing, but it's just so that they can be prepared to not have to delay or not delay, but end the race early because of light issues, so that they can run the full distance that the fans paid for, the fans signed up for, so that the drivers can run the full distance, and so that everything goes according to plan with no issues. And citing my examples previously, of course, there was one like 2019 in Michigan. I went to that race. It got dark. It was getting dark when the race ended. There was no problems, but because they decided to start the race at fucking 5 o'clock at night, they decided, oh yeah, that's a good idea, and then almost didn't even get finished. Like, what the fuck, dude? So taking a look at all these that don't have lights now. I think, again, I already stated why. I mean, it's also dangerous, especially against these big tracks like Talladega or Pocono or even Michigan. You're so big and so far away that when it gets light like that, when light doesn't get into the track, the spotters have a hard time seeing the drivers. And so then it gets dangerous. They can't figure out if they can make a pass or not. They can't figure out if they can make a turn. They just go, and so I got something in my eye. What the fuck just get in my eye? But they can't see, so it gets dangerous, and they don't know where to turn, and so then they fuck up, and then they get dangerous, getting hurt out there on the racetrack just because they decided to start the race too late, or because they decided not to install lights at the track. What the hell, guys? So that's another thing. And also, that's especially a problem though on the road courses. Watkins Glen, Sonoma, Road America, Circuit of the Americas, it's not that big of a problem because they do race in the rain now. But even if it is getting dark, like especially if it's like raining still and they get dark, and it's so big that the spotters can't even see, you have to have spotters in different sections. That gets even more dangerous than just running on like Talladega, even like a big pack of cars. So I vote that all tracks, I think they should have all gotten lights, as early as possible. I'd say between 92 and 99, they should have gotten lights at all the existing tracks. And then, of course, some tracks came along after 1999, so maybe add those as they come in. But as far as that goes, I think they should have just gotten them then. So here's my proposal. So there's a lot of tracks that do have lights, obviously, but not a lot that don't. So I think what NASCAR could do is do like a wave system where they do, I think it'd be 3 waves to get lights at all of these racetracks in either between 1 and 3 years. Wave 1, the big tracks, super speedways, the big size 2-mile racetracks. That includes Talladega, Michigan, Pocono, and also I'm going to throw in Indianapolis. Even though they don't race in Indianapolis anymore, this would, because, well, they do race at the road course, but they can install lights at the road course. Just like the Roval already has lights and because of the road course, and Daytona road course already has lights because of that. But this would be for like the Indy 500. There hasn't been any like recent cases of where the Indy 500 has been affected by light issues, but who says that it won't? And it also would be cool as shit to see a prime time Indianapolis 500 finish. That would be cool. That would be legendary. Do it now. NASCAR wouldn't be involved in that. That would be the whole Indianapolis track, but whatever. Talladega, Pocono, and Michigan, though, they are the biggest tracks. They need lights. Get them now. And then they'll also be the most expensive. So if something happens, they already got the big ones done. Second one would be the road courses. And what this would also get eliminated would be racing in the rain, which is complete bullcrap. It is way too dangerous, as we saw at the Circuit of the Americas race, okay? And it's just completely unnecessary because it takes away a lot of the fun racing strategy that you get in a road course. It just makes everybody slide around like they're ice skating on Elsa's dickhead, okay? It's not really anything not even necessary. So they would get rid of that when they add the lights. That includes Watkins Glen, Sonoma, Road America, Circuit of the Americas, and whatever road courses they decide to add after that. And then the third and final wave would be the other tracks, intermediates to 1 mile tracks. They already did all the short tracks, so you don't have to worry about that. But like intermediates to 1 miles that don't have lights. Dover's one that comes to mind. New Hampshire, obviously, because of the controversy from that. And any others that they decide to do. Any others that I can't think of right off the top of my head that need lights, get them, do them. There you go. And this could go for eventually maybe running some of these races at night. Maybe not. It doesn't have to be. Like, take a look at Auto Club. They don't run there at night anymore. They used to, so they have lights. Same with Chicagoland. They used to run there at night as well. They stopped using it. At Kentucky, also, they stopped racing at night as well. They used to race at night. So they can keep the lights and not need to run at night. There's perfect examples of that happening. And so it's completely possible, NASCAR, and it's a complete easy fix. You don't even have to close the track down. It's not like you're redoing the whole surface. You're just adding lights outside. So you can still run races there for like a year or two while the lights get installed, and then when they're finished, then you can worry about it. So that's my proposal. Say what you want in the comments down below. But until next time, guys, in the next discussion, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.